And coming up next, Philippa Sue's story about how her mentor helped her become a Tony-nominated actress in Broadway's biggest hit.
Look around at how lucky we are to be alive right now. Hi, I'm Philippa Sue, and I am so excited to be a part of American Graduate Day. I had a lot of really amazing mentors when I was in acting school. I went to the Juilliard School, and one of my teachers there, who was my mentor, was Deb Lapidus. She was my singing teacher, and she taught me a lot about acting and storytelling, but I think the most important thing she taught me was how to be vulnerable, how to accept failure and embrace failure, and to learn from failure. And I definitely would not be where I am today without that experience. I had the privilege of portraying and originating the role of Eliza Hamilton on Broadway this past year. And I got to find out what the real Eliza did. I found out that she established the first private orphanage in New York City, which still exists today, and it's called Graham Windham. And they work with kids and their families all over the New York area. And in my research, I thought, why not take this opportunity to go and see what Eliza created? What was the legacy that she left behind? And I met a bunch of the students there and a lot of the faculty, and I was so inspired by that visit that I got together with one of my castmates, Morgan Marcel in Hamilton, and we created an arts program there called the Eliza Project. And we taught them music and singing and dancing and acting and improv, and we had a really great time working with them. And it made me realize that mentors and teachers are so important because they inspire you to be something more than yourself, to see something in yourself that you might not see alone. I guess I would just ask of you to be a mentor, to be an American graduate champion. And who knows, maybe even you could be a part of Eliza's legacy or make your own legacy.
Who tells your story?
And to tell us more about Eliza Hamilton's story is Jess Danhauser, who is the president of Graham Windham. It's the organization that Eliza Hamilton founded more than 200 years ago now, and such an amazing legacy, of course. Broadway's Hamilton has been such a big hit. How has that helped Graham Windham?
Oh, in so many ways. I like to say that Jeffrey Sellers and Lin-Manuel and Tommy Kail, they must be like St. Peter, because they only let people who are heavenly into that show. And they've been such angels to our kids. They've really spread the word and truly have told Eliza's story, which was a piece that really had never been told.
All right, so tell us about some of the obstacles that foster kids face.
Sure, many of our kids are in foster care, and the biggest obstacle for any child in foster care is that they don't have a stable loved one that is going to be with them for the rest of their life. So that's the first thing we do. We make sure we help family. We bring together their foster family, their parents, anyone in their life that can be that stable force. But we also think that mentoring, we call it coaching. We think that can be a stable force. So we commit to our kids to coach them until they're 25, no matter where they go. If they go home, if they go to family, if they get adopted, if they age out of care, we're going to be there for them with a coach.
Which is really important, of course, for them to have. Of course, research shows that foster kids have trouble graduating from college, from finding living wage jobs. How's your organization helping with that?
So our kids can't think about school, they can't think about college until they know they can think about their future. And so what we say to them is, we're with you. We are with you no matter what until you're 25. And what that does is settle them down and allow them to really believe in today, that today adds up to something, that every day that they're working, that we're going to be there and support them. For our kids, little trips can turn into catastrophes.
And talk about how mentors help with that.
So mentors, we have a young woman. She was a salutatorian in her high school in East New York, a brilliant young woman. All of our kids have enormous talent. It's hidden sometimes under lots of layers of trauma, but they all have promise. And so she graduated in her salutatorian, and her first year in college, she failed every single class in her first semester. And typically, she would have just stopped. But our coach sat with her, helped her understand that she's really smart. We got her a tutor, we wrapped support around her. Now she has a 3.5 and she's thriving.
Wow, and that's the stories that show the difference you guys are making. Thank you so much, Jess Danhauser, for joining us.